What's up? This is LS4LIFE one more time here on the channel. Today we are going to be testing and doing some more discovery about this particular adapter, which is a handgun. Obviously, as you can see, this particular handgun is basically allow you to use your controller while you still have your ability to use a gun. I also have an attachment so that you can use it as a AR. So let's get to the video and see how this performs. Okay, so now we are recording here a game called Spatial Zombie, and obviously you got the ability to use two guns. There's not that much recoil, so you don't have to worry about having poor shooting aim as long as you can use this red dot. One of the things here is that you need to keep your side grip pressed in order to move around. I mean, in order to keep your guns in your hand. So, if you just dropped it into your holster here, oops, did it again. You gotta put it into those little holes. Then you can walk using your controller. Up in these cases, I got a shotgun. Check and take.
Round 3.
Come on. Stop. Put it on the side. Then you have a bag. You can use this gun. Or I'll get it out later. Well, you obviously using two handgun, it's not that easy to move, but you could. You just learn to use your fingers to use the controller while you're holding your gun. So those are stuff that you can practice. Like I can reach my joystick here to move forward and backwards, and then I can go back to shooting again. It would be best to get familiar with how you operate, obviously. Now put your guns here. Then there's a bag.
Round 4.
I can drop some of my things inside this bag that I may not need. Oh, I dropped my gun. I like to use the two guns, but I can use the rifle too. I'll do that in a second. I hear somebody coming. Did I come? Gotta go here. Get this thing. You still can use the grip in the front using both handgun, as you can tell. Just getting familiar to it. If you put your hands together like this, don't know if this is on the video. You can
Round
get
5.
aiming more precise, which is not a bad thing. Maybe I have to create a magnet connection so you can always do this. Go the grip and you can let go from the front. Hold the grip, you grab the front. I'm on reload occasionally, so alright, take your thing from the back, put this in here. Let's try the shotgun.
Round 6.
Let's see how the shotgun does. Oh yeah. Woof! Woof! Let's scare that for a minute. I'll wait for him to use. Ooh, this is beautiful. I think we're gonna cut this short now. You just wanted to test how everything works. Again, my finger reach the section to shoot and move. Haven't got any more drops. Then we can go pistol whip, Johnny Depp style.
Round 7.
In this case, when I'm using this gun, moving is not that necessarily fast because I have to move my hand around with my fingers, but you can still turn around just by using regular body movement, which is the good thing about VR, using regular body movement. Alright, I think this is gonna be doing it for tonight. Ninja style. So again, these are the guns I was just using, the twin sister. Now we're gonna go into another game to see how they perform. Let's look at my library real quick. So I would have tried on the paintball game, but I'm not too much of a paintball game guy yet. I don't understand that game. I just downloaded it. However, we can try it on Onward. Hey, I'm back inside the game, and now I'm using an attachment to be able to feel like I have an AR and then switch to a gun. One of my favorite guns is this one. echo shooting.
What side is target? Take cover! I quickly check it out.
Hey, what's up again? This is LS4LIFE. I'm back trying to close this video. So as you saw, some of the footage that I did as I was using the gun stock here that I'm presenting which are obviously handguns. I did obviously some playing or two different games, which I have at the moment. Do have a few other games that I can use to continue to test the performance, the comfort, and how can we, how can I improve them if necessary. Obviously, at the moment, what I can tell you from my experience using this adapter on those games is that not necessarily because I'm the developer of them, but because I'm also a user that, I'm looking for the best comfort. I'm also looking for the best or more immersive experience. So far I can tell you that this gun or handguns basically they do provide all that you can be expecting or looking for from the point of implementing something that feels real, that looks good. I mean, obviously you're not going to see what you have in your hand while you're playing the game, but you do, if you do any streaming or if you do any type of uh, video that you share, you want to show yourself wearing something nice, right? So here we go. This is the left hand, and because this is just obviously me doing some tests, I have the strap over here, which is not really a fancy strap, but it helped me keep the controller in my hand and keeping it from falling off and possibly damaging or breaking something that I don't want to. But overall, the control is very safe. The clip that you see over here, keep the controller safe. Some of the tests that I was looking to accomplish was, can I use the controller to do things that are required within the game? And I was able. Obviously, I can reach my joystick and move forward, move backward. I can press any of my buttons on the controller, and I can press my side button as well as my trigger, of course. So I'm able to definitely use the controller while the adapter, while the controller is in the adapter. Well, obviously that is one major situation that you want to accomplish. You don't want to have an adapter that makes using the controller difficult. So my hand can move in and out very smooth. Um, this is also my right hand controller, of course, and you can tell this is my red version of this handgun, which is very nice. I really like it. So again, the same situation, I can perform any of the using of the controller while it is within the adapter. And obviously when we are playing the game, you'll have the ability to do what's necessary within the game. So again, from any game that may use handguns, stocks, some of the games do have calibration. Some games have the need to use just two hands on the gun in order to create better stability and so on. So some of the games that have that situation, they have a lot of recoil. But if you're playing a game such as, I think, Pistol Whip, also the zombie game that I was playing, or any game that does want to feel real, but it's not necessarily giving you all that kickback or recoil on your gun, you can basically use two guns with no problem. And still, as you saw in the video, if you have or are using two guns, you're still able to use the controller. At the same time, as you also notice, if you put one gun in front of the other, you can still use the ability of gripping what will be a gripping point on the rifle and create a stability, even if you have the two adapter in use. Now obviously sometimes if you're not comfortable, if you're not used to it, you may find a little getting used to the process. Therefore, it's all depend on what you want to do. Do you want to use two guns? It's going to be a little more challenging. But if you're only using one gun and the controller, then it's a lot easier to do many things, because this particular hand or this particular hand will be free to do a lot of things that are required during the game or for the game. So again, as I was playing the game, as I show you, I was able to have fun, feel like I have obviously two guns, and if I do a streaming, I would look like I'm having what obviously is the intended idea, something that looks real. I also then have this also set up here, so you can see this is another of my guns. It's just a different color, but this portion here is the attachment, so I can use this particular gun as an AR. Now, depending on the game you're using, again, you may want to just have the gun, the attachment, and a free hand with a controller, so that you can do the grabbing and doing other things. Also, as you can see, this is very stable, and the idea is that you will have this over your neck, and you will obviously rest this part here on your shoulder and create that stability that you can create with both guns if you do this, or you can just have the one controller in your hand and still do the gripping motion by gripping the button on the side, and you still have the ability of using this as a AR. And if you just want to go into your pistol mode, then all you have to do is basically take it out and grab your pistol. If you want this back as an AR, just reach down and you go right on it, and you can go ahead and do anything you want and then let it go. You can do the same with any of my guns, obviously here. Right there, real fast, real smooth. Let it go. Grab your handgun, and it's fast. In fact, you can do this with your left hand, but just because this is hanging here, it's not gonna be that simple. If I'm gonna go left hand, I just gotta switch this to the side and do the same thing, and I can go left-handed. So basically, as you can tell, again, you can use the two guns, one gun. Let's switch this around because I'm right-handed. Take this as an AR and use this as an AR. And basically, at the moment, I feel that I have something that will give me what I want, which is more immersive experience within playing VR. It's very light, this setup, and now obviously let me just show you how you put this together. You may be wondering, you know, how fast, how difficult it is to assemble this. This is assembled in a heartbeat. So again, all of them has this portion here that has a different color. That is the clip that keeps it in place. You can see it here. You can see it on this one. And all you have to do is, obviously, you remove whatever safety pin you have here. In this case, like a little screw. You just pull it out. And then you just push up. The clip comes out. And the controller comes out. You want to put it back in, put it in here, take your clip, go inside this particular cutout, put it in place, push it down, and obviously you have to put back. It's not going to come out right now, but you never know what kind of situation you do. Maybe you drop it or something, and if you drop it, there's a chance something comes out, something breaks. But anyway, here it is. You put the pin right back in. Just make sure you have it aligned. It's back in. And now your controller is back in a safety position. Obviously, I'm the developer and also a user. I'm not a person who does heavy first-person shooting game. So I will have a person who I obviously trust and kind of gave me good feedback in the past about other attachments that I have, like my Shuriken and Bankai. I will post his site in here so you can go see his video about his streaming when he uses any first person shooting game. He goes by the name of Sensei Wool. So I will post his site here so you can go see him using some of my maybe adapter that he may have. And believe me, this is all on his own. He purchased my adapter, he wanted to make the video, and I appreciate it. You don't really find people that want to support you. A lot of time you do find people that want to work with you, and then later on you don't hear from them after you have gave them, you know, the product, and you're trying to kind of get feedback and find out if you need to improve or not. So I appreciate him for, you know, being honest, respectful, and taking a chance on my product. So go see his channel. I will post his link. He may do some testing. Well, he definitely will do testing using this handgun, since he is a more expert user when it comes to playing first person shootings game, and he may definitely find something that could be necessary to adjust. However, I'm hoping he doesn't, because I'm doing everything possible to make sure that these are ready to go, no issues. So me, from my point of view, they're good to go, and I trust myself. I'm a user just like any of you. But again, just because we all are different, we all have different taste, he will be testing it, tell me his feedback. If something needs to be adjusted, it will get adjusted. If there are compromises which do not allow for some adjustment, then people will just have to learn to work around some difficulties. But at the moment, I think that there are very little difficulties, as you can tell. Again, oh, by the way, don't forget to like the video. A lot of you do stay on the side, but never tend to want to send that little like message. That will help the channel grow. That will help the channel pass information to other person looking for similar product. So I will appreciate you take 1 second to just either subscribe, like they say, or like what you like the video. In any case, you can share this video with anybody. I will be putting this handgun on my Etsy store after maybe I get some feedback confirming that this is good to go. I personally believe they're good to go, but like anything else, second opinion is always important. So thank you for stopping by, listening to me mumbo jumbo here right now, but appreciate you, and I hope you like what you saw. LS4LIFE, out.